Help documentation, as well as the full user manuals that used to be printed as a thick paperback book, have been transcribed into a separate, searchable, updatable application known as Vectorworks Help. This application installs in the same location as your Vectorworks folder, in Applications by default on OS X, and in Program Files on Windows by default. The program can be accessed by going into Vectorworks, then choosing Help, Vectorworks Help, by opening the application manually, or by simply pressing F1 on your keyboard when you're already in Vectorworks. On a Mac, make sure you don't try to enter a search query directly in the Help search bar. This will search the general Mac help, not Vectorworks Help. Alternatively, if there's an interface element such as a tool that you want to learn more about, the Help What's This interface allows you to simply click on the tool or object that you like explained. For example, if we click What's This, then select the Door tool, we'll be taken directly from the Vectorworks interface into the Help, and the entry about inserting doors will be brought up automatically. On the left, you'll have noticed by now that there are a number of different categories. The Welcome section is designed for new or returning users. We advise that everyone read what is available in this section. It covers how to contact technical support, where to look for additional information, or who to contact about Vectorworks training programs. Vectorworks 2013 shortcuts will list all keyboard and mouse shortcuts for this specific version. This changes from release to release, so make sure to check back here when a new version comes out to see what's been changed or added. The Vectorworks Fundamentals and Vectorworks Design series are where the documentation previously sent out in printed user guides now resides. If you want to read the guide from start to finish, these are the two sections you would use. The VectorScript Language Guide provides a basic reference for users that wish to take advantage of vector scripts. However, doing so is a relatively advanced step that isn't recommended for newer users. PDF files list the pre-compiled sets of documentation designed for printing or sharing between users. These include the user guides, shortcuts, and VectorScript guides in a more printer-friendly format. When you open one, you'll see a new set of controls. This button in particular will allow you to easily save the PDF to your desktop, which can then be transferred to another user or to a print shop. In the Help application, there are a number of ways to find what you're looking for other than the What's This command. The main method is the search bar at the top of the window. If you aren't exactly sure of the name of what you're looking for, simple 1 or 2 word searches are the best option. If I want to know about 2D polygons, I can simply search polygon. If you search for something such as "tell me about polygons please," you're far less likely to get a useful result. The simpler the entry in this field, the better. Additionally, the checkbox to the right of the search controls how the search will behave. When checked, the search will only turn up results that include every single word you entered into the search. Normally, you would want this unchecked to get the most search results. The results themselves are sorted by what the application thinks is the most relevant to your search. Its estimated accuracy rating will be listed on the right, 1 being the most likely to answer your query. At the bottom right, there is a slider bar that allows you to increase or decrease the size of text on the screen if you have trouble reading it at its default size. You'll also see preferences for the Help application. These are relatively self-explanatory and completely up to you. They do not affect the actual results of a search or the displayed content. The controls at the top function similarly to a web browser. The left and right arrow buttons navigate forward and back in your search and click history. The gold star allows you to add a particular article as a favorite. Once this is done, you can find it along with any other favorited articles under the Favorites section on the left. This speech bubble allows you to place comments or notes for later use, such as a related search topic you want to be reminded of whenever you see this particular article. There are a number of different print options as well. The first option, as you would expect, prints whatever is included on the page you currently have open. Print Sequence will print the entire subsection that you're currently viewing an article in. Print Entire Help will print all of the help documentation. This will take many hundreds of sheets of paper and can take a very long time to complete on a standard personal printer. If you absolutely must have the guide in printed form, it's wisest to print it to PDF, then take the PDF to a print shop and have them print the entire document for you. You can also select what to print by right-clicking on an article or category on the left. Then you can select Print this page or Print this category. For newer users, or users familiar with older versions of the application, the section we would recommend printing out would be the keyboard shortcuts list. These can save you a great deal of time, and having them up next to your monitor makes them an easy, quick reference. Finally, the index offers an alphabetically sorted list of every term, tool, and command in Vectorworks from top to bottom. Normally you would not need to use this. You would simply search for the desired term in the search bar. But if you simply wish to see all articles laid out in a list, this is the place for it. In addition to the Vectorworks training videos, the Vectorworks help is your first and best resource for how to use all of the tools and commands in Vectorworks properly and effectively.